Imagine waking up completely naked, covered in tubes, surrounded by two mummified dead bodies, and no recollection of who, why, or where you are. Well, that's how the beginning of Project Hail Mary begins, a masterfully created science fiction novel authored by Andy Weir, who is best known for The Martian, yes, that Martian. But unlike being stuck on a planet in our solar system like The Martian delivers, Project Hail Mary takes place 11.9 light years from Earth in the Tau Ceti system, stranded in space. Not to mention that the entirety of the human species is at stake, and our main character, Ryland Grace, doesn't even know it yet, or even really know anything. This book explores themes of isolation, scientific problem solving, and even the power of cross-species connection. In the late beginning, we learn that our protagonist, Ryland Grace, is a former molecular biologist who turned into a middle school science teacher. Later, he finds out that he's aboard the Hail Mary, hence the title, a spaceship light years from Earth. The story contains many flashbacks that are played sporadically when Ryland remembers something from his past, allowing both us and him to understand more of who he is and how he got there. Through these, he remembers Earth is facing an extinction-level threat due to an alien microbe named astrophage consuming the sun's energy, which would trigger a fatal global ice age in mere decades. The Earth's nations are united under a ruthless leader named Evastrat to build a desperate, one-way suicide mission to the Tau Ceti system, where its star seems to somehow be immune to astrophage despite being present. We eventually find out that Ryland was not voluntarily put aboard the Hail Mary, but drugged and forced on the ship at the last second due to the primary scientist dying from a lab explosion. While examining Tau Ceti, Ryland discovers another spaceship in the system with him and meets an alien of whom he names Rocky. It looks like a large, five-legged rock-textured spider and communicates through musical chords. It is revealed that Rocky's species is also being extinctionally threatened by astrophage, and so Ryland and Rocky build an airtight tunnel between their ships, develop a translation software dictionary, and work together as brilliant laboratory partners. Together, they discover a predator in the Tau Ceti system that eats astrophage, a microscopic organism they name that. After carefully analyzing and breeding it, they managed to create a strain of Tombia, or whatever, that can survive the harsh environments of both their home stars. With the cure secured, Ryland and Rocky part ways to return their respective home planets. However, after they split up, Ryland realizes that his strain of Tombia mutated and escaped, eating through Rocky's fuel system, which would result in Rocky being trapped and doomed to die alongside his entire species. Ryland chooses to sacrifice his only chance of returning to Earth by intercepting Rocky's ship and escaping with his alien friend to travel with him to his home world, Arid. Ryland sends automated beetles carrying Data and Tombia back to Earth, saving humanity. The book ends years later with an aging Ryland living happily amongst the Iridians, teaching alien children science, and receiving confirmation that Earth's sun has finally returned to full brightness. Personally really enjoyed the book. It had a great mix of fast-paced science experimentation, high-stakes sci-fi suspension, and witty internal and external humor, as well as being a deeply moving story of friendship among other thematics. I liked the strong connection between Ryland and Rocky as they worked together. Also, I found it really funny how they both geeked out over science, and that their relationship grew just beyond lab partners. Story even made me verbally commentate now and then because it was good at keeping me enticed, like in funny moments between Ryland and Rocky, groundbreaking moments with new discoveries of Ryland's past, and especially the surprise and worrisome suspense when Rocky was in danger and Ryland sacrificed his only chance of returning to Earth to save him. It was overall pretty heartwarming witnessing how two different species came together using the universal language of math and science, I guess, to save each other. Definitely recommend the book. And if you're not a book fan, there's an awesome movie too. I haven't seen it yet, but has Ryan Gosling, so need I say more? The verdict is read it if you love optimistic sci-fi, clever problem solving, and buddy cop dynamics. And skip it if you strictly dislike quick-paced scientific explanations or prefer dark, gritty, deeply psychological space dramas. Yeah, that's it.